Hello again everybody and welcome back to another review. Today I'll be reviewing Dragon's Bobby Dalton, a US Army Infantry NCO, US 3rd Army, Lorraine campaign, September 1944. It was released in 2005 and despite the age is still a solid looking figure. To be perfectly honest, the main reason I wanted this figure was for its awesome primary weapon, that being the Thompson M1928 submachine gun. As I'm sure you all know by now, I'm a huge fan of World War II history, and the Thompson M1928 is without a doubt my favorite weapon from the conflict. The aesthetic of the weapon is simply awesome, but on a weird side note, my obsession with the weapon began in 2005 because of the movie King Kong, funnily enough. Besides the weapon, the uniform and accessories are all great. Now, on to the figure itself. And this is the figure with everything out. The figure itself, his jacket, a whole collection of insignia. What's great about this figure is you can choose what rank he is, which division he belongs to, which is really neat if you ask me. His accessories, pistol, belt, his Thompson, his knife, his helmet, now let's take a closer look at the figure, starting with the head. As you can see, he's wearing his steel helmet and the head sculpt with a sort of angry expression. Not really a fan of the head sculpt. I'm more a fan of neutral head sculpts, and there appears to be a little ding on his nose, probably from continued contact with the box, which is a real shame. I'm thinking of swapping out the head sculpt. Not too sure who it's supposed to resemble. If anybody knows, do let me know. And on to his uniform. As you can see, I've attached some insignia, some rank insignia on his jacket. Good thing about this figure is it comes with a lot of insignia options for you to choose from. They look great. And of course, the main event is M1928 Thompson submachine gun. Not many figures come with this weapon. As for Dragon, I think I knew about a handful, maybe 3 or 4, with Sergeant Bobby here being one of them. Looks really nice. And his drum magazine satchel, the only one of his kind, if I'm not mistaken. His trench knife, his first aid pouch, his trousers, and his boots. Now let's take a look at the back of the figure. And this is the back of the figure. Here's some insignia on the helmet. His canteen. His holster with pistol. Nice, better shot of his trench knife. And here are the weapons the figure comes with. Starting of course with his primary weapon, being the Thompson submachine gun. I absolutely love this gun. I dare say it's my favorite World War II gun of all time, just because of the design alone. Looks great. Comes with 2 magazines, two drum magazines. His sidearm, the M1911, with a spare clip and a trench knife. All in all, a great figure, highly recommended for all World War II collectors out there. This bad boy appears every now and then on eBay, and if you can get him for the right price, I say go for it. Anywho, thank you for joining me on today's review, and I hope to see you all again soon. Ciao!